Hello, my lovely YouTubers. We are gonna do an unboxing in this video. I got my package from Rare Earth Orchids, and if you don't know who Rare Earth is, you can go back. I think I ordered from them a year ago and see what I ordered from them at that time. But Rare Earth is a fine purveyor of Catasetum orchids. In fact, in the US, there's really only two vendors that you can buy Catasetum and related genera from. And that's Sunset Valley Orchids, which is located out of San Diego, California, I believe. Might be wrong on the city for that one, but I do know that they're in California. And then Rare Earth Orchids, which is located out of Houston, Texas. So Rare Earth Orchids is probably the better of the two if you want something like a species or you want something interesting and unique, whereas Sunset Valley Orchids, they do the hybrids, the really, really complex hybrids like the Fred Clarkerias, the Monnieraras, so all of those that are just complex hybrids. And Fred Clark does amazing work, but at the same time, you don't always want a hybrid. Species are good too because species are where it all started. And I personally like species a lot in the Catasetum genera because they're just so cool. And I feel like I know this sounds weird, but I feel like I'm more connected to nature, I guess. Like the Catasetums in the wild, I feel like they're more wild. Whereas if you get a hybrid, they're a lot easier to grow, which is great. And when you get a hybrid, they seem like cows or docile bunnies. Like they don't seem, I don't know, it's so weird, and I know it probably sounds strange, but that's just, how I feel. So I really, really like Catasetum species, and that's what I got mainly from Rare Earth Orchids. I did get a few hybrids because a couple of the species I wanted sold out in like record time. It was crazy insane. So his business works, let me just point with this knife here. His business works in the sense that he'll send you an email about when his list will come out. And then whenever he posts the list, which this time he posted it at like 5:30 in the morning. Nobody's going to get up that early. I guess some people did, but I ended up getting up at 6 o'clock to order, and I still missed out on some orchids. So even though I got up early, I still missed out on some. So it is first come, first serve, and I really, really don't like that. I don't like first come, first serve. I like knowing what I'm purchasing. Whereas with this, you put in what you think you're going to get, like a wish list, and he'll respond back with what he has. I really don't like that. I would prefer if you could just order and know what you're getting. It's kind of like a crapshoot or a lottery, and I don't know, I hate surprises. So yeah, let me talk while I open this. So that's probably the only negative I could really say about Rare Earth is that the style in which you order the orchids is not my favorite style for ordering, but their plants do arrive healthy, and I don't expect them to arrive in any other kind of fashion, especially since last year when I ordered, they were so beautiful and healthy and thriving. So lots and lots of packing material. I only ended up getting 4 orchids just because there wasn't a whole lot that I was like crazy, gotta have it sort of thing. Alrighty, and here are my little betas. I'm so excited. I love plant mail. Plant mail is the best kind of mail. And I think these are bare root. Which would make sense because last time they came, they were bare root. Okay, let me unwrap these little guys. Okay, so the first guy that I unwrapped is Catasetum laminatum. Laminatum. That's hard to say. This is my species orchid, one of them that I got in this order, and I'm super duper excited. Love species. And the reason why I love species is because I plan to do my own hybrids with Catasetum. And so it's just nice to be able to select for traits that, I would like to see in the hybrids. So Catasetum laminatum, here it is. Very, very healthy looking division here. and I'll be able to pot this guy up right away, and hopefully he won't be too stressed out because his roots are looking pretty dry. Okay, and here we have my other species that I purchased. The rest are hybrids. This one is Catasetum, let's see, osculatum. So this is just a small seedling size Catasetum species. So you can see very, very healthy. Let's take a look at that pseudobulb. There we go. Very, very healthy plant. Alrighty, so the next one is not a Catasetum, I'm sorry, Mormodia. This is Mormodia Jumbo World, clonal name Smile, so it'll be a dark reddish maroon purplish sort of flower, and I really, really have been wanting one of these for a while now, and I got a small one because they're cheaper, and when they're cheaper, that means I can buy more of them. So yeah, here is the Mormodia. Alrighty, and the last one is another hybrid, and this one looking a little moth-eaten, slug-eaten, something like that. Something definitely got to the leaves, but that's okay. They are deciduous. I would just, rather than be completely healthy, but what are you gonna do? This one was only $8, so he has really good prices for his Catasetum, so I can't complain too much. But this one is Catasetum sumani, and it is a hybrid, and I think this is the one that has really, really beautiful yellow flowers, and that's why I was attracted to it and decided to buy it. So anyways, here is Catasetum sumani. So here are my purchases once again, and this guy's the biggest out of all of them, but you can see that I buy them small because they are cheaper, and I don't mind raising them up from a small size. So here are all my wonderful little Catasetum babies again, and I love it that you guys send me pictures and just post that you purchased a Catasetum, and I love hearing your stories about your Catasetum. It really, really makes me feel good that you guys are inspired to purchase these guys because they are awesome orchids. I love them so much. They are so incredibly cute and easy to care for. I just think everybody should have a Catasetum in their collection, and I just want to thank you guys for, giving back to me and showing me your pictures and just making me feel really good and taking my advice to get one of these orchids. So thank you guys so much. You rock. I love you guys so much. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, which you definitely should. And follow me on Facebook and Twitter because that's where I post blooming pictures of my orchids before I make a video about them. Love you guys so, so much. I will see you next time.